Hello everyone, this is Dapo. I'm here to show you the Dapo's chord and melody hand signs. So we're going to be in the key of C. So there are 36 chord hand signs for the major, minor and diminished chords. In the different 12 degrees that we have on the keyboard. This is the first degree, this is the flat 2 degree, this is the second degree, this is the flat 3rd degree, this is the 3rd degree, this is the 4th degree, flat 5th degree, 5th degree, flat 6th degree, 6th degree, flat 7th degree, 7th degree, and we're back to the 1st degree. So for C major chord, for instance, degree 1, because we're in key C, which is, this is a C major chord. The denotation, the hand denotation for this degree is major 1. Then for this degree, the minor denotation is this. This is minor 1. So this is major 1, minor 1. Then the diminished first degree is this. So this is major 1, minor 1, diminished 1. So then for the second degree, this is a major 2, which would be this. This is a major 2, this is a minor 2, and this is a diminished 2. So the idea is a minor chord, a diminished chord is a minor chord with a flattened 5th, with a diminished 5th. So you have a minor chord with a diminished 5th, which, and this stands as the superscript 0 that you have at the top of diminished chords. So that we did the 1, the major 1, the minor 1, and the diminished 1. Then we did the major 2, the minor 2, and the diminished 2. Then we're going to do the flat 2, the flat 2nd degree. So this is major version of the flat 2nd degree. The major version of the flat 2nd degree is this. So the idea is this is 1. The flat 2 is also the same as sharp 1. So this is 1, and this is 1. Then we have our sharp 1 or flat 2. So this is 1. So this is major flat 2 chord. Then this is the minor flat 2. So this is the major flat 2. Minor flat 2. Flat 2 is the same as sharp 1. Major flat 2, minor flat 2, and we have diminished flat 2. So this actually communicates the idea much better. Say a musician is so distant from you and you want to communicate at least the basic triad chord arrangements that you want them to use. So that's flat 2. Then we did 2 already, the 2nd degree. Then now the 3rd degree. This is a major 3. This is how a major 3 is denoted. This is a major 3. This is a major 3. This is a minor 3. I think by now you could have guessed that this is a minor 3. behind these hand signs is they actually denote the feelings that accompany these chords when you hear them. So if you hear a major 3, it sounds balanced. Of course, because of the major third there. Then when you hear a minor 3, it sounds balanced, but like a more worried kind of balanced. I'm balanced, but I'm worried. You know, and this gives the feeling of that it's much more at ease. You know, where major chord is all uptight and balanced, this is balanced, but much more like, you know, much more continuous. Let me see. So that's how a minor chord sounds sadder than a major chord. It's major, minor. Then the diminished third degree is, of course, you guessed it. So that's a diminished 3. Then the flat third degree, we have major 2. We have sharp 2, which is also the flat third. So this is the major version. Then this is the minor version. So this is the minor version. Then this is the diminished version of the flat 3. Then this is the major 4 degree, which is this. And this is the minor 4. And this is the diminished. So although I'm playing and denoting the hand signs, especially for diminished, it's most likely that you'll be using these hand signs when the other player is on the keyboard in front of you, or in the close range for them to see your hands from wherever you are. So you would not be the one on the keyboard. If you're on the keyboard yourself, or on the instrument, guitar, or any type of accompaniment instrument, you will not have to be doing the hand signs to yourself. So it's to communicate to the person on the instrument. So major 4, minor 4. Oh no, sorry about that. This is the minor 4. Then this is your diminished 4. So then sharp 4 or flat 5 degree. Major version is this. So this is 4, major 4. Listen to this and watch the hands as well. Yeah, it adds up, right? I mean, there's a stress on the 4, even though it's not at the 5th degree yet. By the way, we don't have a flat 4 or sharp 3rd degree. It's based on the interval structure, the 12-tone equal temperament in which this keyboard is following. So this is the sharp 4 degree, major version, major sharp 4 or major flat 5. By the way, you can get all these hand signs in my book on Amazon. I'll put the description below, and for Nigerian audience, I'll put the contact below for which you can get the copies where these hand signs are put in. Everything is actually like drawn, actually snapped. My hands were actually snapped in the book. My book, Simplified Music, Song Bank, and Simplified Guitar. You find these hand signs there, and I'll put a link for that in the description for this video. So this is our sharp 4 or flat 5 major. This is the minor, it's more spread. Major, minor, and diminished. So then the 5, obviously, right? So this is our 5 major. This is our 5 minor, and this is a 5 diminished. Then sharp 5 or flat 6 degree. This is our 5 and this is our sharp 5. So this is our sharp 5. Then this is minor 5. This is a minor 5. This is a minor 5. Then this is a diminished 5. I think by now you're already guessing how the hand signs are. This is a diminished 5. Then sorry, our diminished sharp 5 or flat 6. That's correct. That. Then our major 6th degree. So this is how the 6th is. This is a major 6th. This is a minor 6th. So then this is our diminished 6th. This is our diminished 6th. And the idea about this 6th is it actually goes with the sound. When we're playing something in a that ends on that's in a minor key, basically, like that sounds, balanced. So the idea of this like is balanced, like, so the major 6th, the minor 6th, and the diminished 6th. Then the flat 7. This is the major flat 7. So we have 6, right? This was 6, major 6th, major 6th. Then we have major 7. So this is our major 7. This is our major 7. This is our major 7, or this is our major 7. So this or this. Well, the idea of this is because we're having 6, then we have, it's sharpened, so this or this. So, but I think this is the one in my book. This one I go with. So this is the minor version of this. Right, this is the minor version. That's of the sharp 6 or flat 7 degree, minor flat 7 degree, and this is the diminished. Then 47, this is the major 7. This is the major 7, and the reason for this, the choice of this hand sign, is because most times your 7 falls in position of a diminished form, falls in position of diminished, and the diminished chord sounds very unsettled, which is the reason behind this. But of course this major chord sounds settled. So but the idea behind the major and minor chords, if you've been following, is that major chords are close, then their minor counterparts are freer with more space, to give the idea of the minor third being flattened. Then the diminished, right, 47. is this. This is your diminished 7. Your diminished 7. Then you're back to your 1, which is this. So major, minor, diminished, major, minor, major, minor, then diminished. So those are Dapo's chord and melody hand signs. So I'll put a link in the description for this video below. So they're very easy to communicate the particular degree you want, and also depending on the key that you're in. But it's actually not key dependent, because it's just talking about the degree. So it means there is a certain assumption between you and the person you're signaling to that you are in this certain key. So the degrees apply to whichever key you're in. If you're in the key of C major, so I have a major 1 there, then 4, so that's my major 4, that's my minor 4, so I'm having this signal, I'm having a major 1. So there's a 7th there, but these help to convey the message of the triad chords. I hope maybe sometime in the future someone else would come up with hand signals, hand signs that can convey 7 chords, but these convey just the triad chords. So for a brief summary, major chord, chord 1 degree, major chord, chord 1 minor, degree 1, chord degree 1 minor, then diminished, then chord sharp 1 or flat 2, major version, minor version, diminished version, then chord 2 itself, major version, minor version, diminished version, chord sharp 2 or flat 3, major version, minor version, diminished version, chord 3, major version, minor version, and diminished version, chord 4, major version, minor version, diminished version, chord sharp 4 or flat 5, major version, minor version, I was so eager to go to the diminished version, then the diminished version for your chord 4. For your chord 5, major, for your chord sharp 4, okay, that was the sharp 4 we did, the major version, the minor version, and the diminished version, yes. So then chord 5, major version, minor version, diminished version, chord sharp 5, major version, minor version, and diminished version, sharp 5 or flat 6. Then your 6, major version, minor version, diminished version. Then the sharp 6 or flat 7. So we have major version, minor version, diminished version. Then your 7th degree, you have major version, minor version, diminished version. So actually for your augmented chords too, you can denote that with hand signs, since well, tertiary arrangement for tertiary harmony is mostly in major, minor, diminished, or augmented. This is augmented. This is major. This is augmented. An augmented chord is two major chords stacked above each other. So so for your augmented chord, you can denote using this. This is major version, chord 1, first degree, major version. And augmented, we will actually have this to denote that. So the idea of this is you get it's that plus sign you have for augmented chords. So you're adding it with a major chord version. Since a major chord, an augmented chord is actually a major chord which has a major third that has an augmented fifth. It means the fifth is higher than the perfect fifth for a regular major chord. So we have major chord, then we have augmented chord. So we're having this to denote our plus sign for the augmented chord. So, and of course you can apply that to all other degrees as well. Say I'm playing the 4, the sharp 4, which is flat 5, augmented. You know, I mentioned I'm in key of C now, so these degrees are applying to the key of C. So this will be denoted as, this is my 4, right? So this is the sharp 4 or flat 5. This is in major form, but then my fifth is augmented. So I have this as my augmented sharp 4 chord, triad chord. So thanks so much for joining in. I hope you got to understand Dapo's chord and melody hand signs. The hand signs as well could denote melody. If they're denoting the melody, for instance, say we are still in key C. So if I have a melody such as, so I'm having 3, 5, 6, and when I'm denoting the melody, I need not be particular about the closeness of my hand to denote minor or major or diminished, since it's just the melody. The melody doesn't have intervals within it, but the chords have intervals in between it, which help us know this is a major chord, a minor chord, a diminished chord, or an augmented chord. So, and for the hand signs, if you want to denote a high octave, you can actually raise the hands over your head. So say this is a major chord, it's between my head and neck region. If I want the lower, like the lower pitch of what I'm doing, I want to play the chord 1 on the lower octave. Say I'm here and I'm trying to get across to the musician that I want to play on a lower octave, I would actually bring this down. And if I'm here and I want the musician to play on a high octave, I'll actually bring this up to convey the message to the musician. So I hope you're blessed by this video. If you're blessed, just click the like button, subscribe to this channel. So and I do hope you'll use Dapo's chord and melody hand signs to communicate to your fellow musicians, vocalists, instrumentalists, to have an effective musical ministration, effective choir rehearsal, and an effective rehearsal for music teachers. So thanks for tuning in, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.